get a look at them poppers. Wait a second. First we got to check out the grill. Hey, wait a minute. Let me see that.
It's 2 chicken, pork tenderloin.
I like mine medium rare. I don't think that's medium rare.
Oh yeah.
Shit, I want my money back, man. Where's all the green beans? Oh! What the hell are those? Woo!
I've got some in.
Those are good. Yeah, those might be. What the hell's that? It's a bucket. Nice. Okay. We'll be having that later. Mississippi bug catch.
Hey, look out!
Oh! What's your idea of a good time?
Good time. Sitting on a lake.
Yeah.
Just fed the catfish.
Yeah.
Glass of wine.
Yeah.
Good friends.
Yeah.
Rocking chair.
Yeah, but you forgot one thing that could blow the whole thing.
Homemade onion rings.
No. What about him? Husband?
Yeah.
Okay. Shit.
That's a winner.
That's it.
Doesn't get any better.
Carla, let me have the name of your lawyer. What are you doing?
Taping seams.
She's a seam taper. Good job. This the head table up here?
Yeah.
All right.
Where are you sitting?
It's only appropriate that the biggest red head be at the head of the seamstress. Oh God, it is red.
Don't let me.
Ooh, I think I see a tick.
Oh, watch out. It could be there. Do that at home.
No, I couldn't get her to do that at home.
Painted before.
Yeah, about 35 years ago. All for Don.
We have Corinne Hilton, escorted by Richie Garner. Following them, we have Megan Everton, escorted by Paul Seafather. Following them, we have Renee Brown and Andy Hanford, escorted by our best man, John Grisman. And ladies and gentlemen, introducing the new Mr. and Mrs. Tito and Dawn Atherton.
Mandy brought us a double train. I love double trains. Aren't they inside? We had rehearsal dinner the other night, and Mike got up to speak, and one of the things he said was they knew right away how perfect Dawn was for Tito. And we had to feel the same thing about Tito when we got to know him. The other thing that Mike said was he wanted to compliment BJ on how we raised Dawn to be the wonderful person she is now. And I was thinking, you know, she did a pretty good job of raising us. And the families, I'd like to speak a little bit about the families because Dawn, being the camp director, social director, early on we started doing things together as families. And then finally when the proposal came about, all of a sudden it changed from leisure activities to camp wedding. And what you see here tonight is the contribution of so many people, both families of both sides and also friends, that have contributed so much to make their dreams possible. And it's a fun night, a magic night, and thanks so much for coming.
Alright, first off, I want to thank everybody for coming out here tonight. I really appreciate it. And it's really special to be here celebrating Tito and Dawn on their special day. It's really important to everybody. This is such an amazing day, not only for Tito and Dawn, but for all of us. I've known Tito for over 13 years now. He's been my partner in crime pretty much the entire time here, getting into all kinds of trouble and doing some good things. But some of my earliest memories I have with Tito is when we would leave school early in middle school and ride our bikes all the way to the Dairy Queen, which is pretty far away, only so we could get the 2-for-2 cheeseburgers. And not only that, but I also remember in middle school, Tito started cutting grass. Now, I always tried to cut grass too, but I only made $6. Now, Tito always made a lot more than I did the whole time. And look at him now. He's still cutting grass and making a lot more money than I did. Some of the things I admire about Tito, many of his traits, two in particular, his work ethic and his caringness for other people. When we were younger, I know that Tito's also a very oriented man, and his willingness and caringness to provide for people and for other people and for his family is just so important. And it would so when he looks at Dawn and cares for Dawn and shows her how happy he is, it really is special, not only to everybody in you, around you, but to your family and all your friends. And I remember when Tito first started dating Dawn, I wasn't around that time, and so Tito would always call me after every date and say how wonderful it was and how amazing, how this special girl he's met. And that'll be after a few drinks. And he would tell me about all the wonderful times that he had with Dawn and their special time together. And as their relationship progressed, he grew more and more fond, and he would just emphasize how good a time he had out with Dawn that night. And at one point, I remember him really saying, "John, this is the love of my life." And I knew then that at some point I'm going to get that phone call when Tito says, "Hey, I'm engaged." And sure enough, I was driving down the road one night, and Tito calls me and said, "You never guess what? I'm engaged." I couldn't believe it. I was just so happy for him. I almost swerved off the road at that time. and be part of one of Tito's dreams. And that dream is, he actually had 3 dreams ever since I've known. 1, to own his own house. 2, to live in Kirkwood. He's got those 2 down. And 3, to start a family and be with the love of his life. And today, you've got it, buddy. So, let's all raise our glasses. Let's raise our glasses to Tito and Dawn for happiness, prosperity, longevity, and many, many happy years to come. To Tito and Dawn.
Everyone, I'd like to propose a toast to my sister Dawn and my new brother Tito. I've been very fortunate to have Dawn as a big sister, even though she would play tricks on me when I was little, of course, like a big sister does. Like the time she told me that the holes on the bottom of her Barbie feet were from a rabies shot I had to get when I was 18. I was scared for about 2 years to turn 18. when she told me that the little space in our bunk beds was my room and the rest of the room was hers. And if I wanted to enter her room to leave, I would have to get her permission all the time. But even with all those tricks, oh, let's see what it was. Okay, even with all that being said and done, she has always been there for me, and I've always felt safe knowing I had my best friend by my side. I remember us playing Barbie dolls when I had to sign a contract, of course, to play. And Dawn would plan and play out their wedding day. At the time, she was pretty sure that she was going to marry Donnie Wahlberg. Well, needless to say, Tito is no Donnie Wahlberg. But he definitely has the right stuff, baby. I've been very fortunate to see their relation blossom through the years. I remember the night Dawn told me that she was starting to get a crush on Tito, and I was like, the quiet guy, and the cowboy hat? But as I got to know Tito, I saw what a perfect couple they were, and how he would do anything in his power to make Dawn happy, except get rid of his dog. I felt honored to stand by your side as you say your I do's, just as you have stood by my side throughout the years. Let's all lift our glasses to the new Dawn and Tito Etherton and wish them all the happiness in the world.
This one got me just special. This one just like dynamite. Out of sight, we falling like we're falling like fire. Oh my, running like a wonderful fly, so fly. Running like a supermodel. Oh my, baby, how you do that?
When I get in the bar and they do this kind of stuff, I get out there and just mess them up.
All right, boys. What do you have to say for yourselves? You know, you all must have done something real bad because you're all in the pen. You know, if you do something good, you might get paroled. But right now, you're on the rock. You get the exercise for 3 minutes a day, and then that's it. Oh, yeah. No, trying to trick me by slide. Not, oh no, they're making a run for it. Oh my God. Whoop, 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 whoop. Get the armed guards. Whoop. Ah, we quelled that.